Hi, I'm Jo Adinsell, Chief Exec of Enterprise Advisor Service North West. So, what makes you successful in business? Why might you want to start your own business? First of all, the real thing that you need is a can-do attitude. You need to be passionate about what you're doing, you've got to be positive, you've got to be prepared to work hard. But you've also got to enjoy it, it's got to be fun. One thing to remember is it's unlikely that you're going to be able to do everything yourself. You've got to have the idea and be passionate about that and very competent in what you're doing. You've got to know about how to market that idea properly, and you've got to deal with all of the finances. The likelihood of you being able to do all three of those things is not great, so do rely on other people as well. Whether it's your mum doing the books for you, whether it's a cup of coffee or a drink in a pub with a guy who understands about marketing, don't try and do it yourself. Make sure that you've got at least one person who you can turn to as a mentor. And finally, I think the thing to remember is that your reputation is everything. Always do your absolute best for your clients or your customers, because you only lose your reputation once. Always do the absolute best that you can and have a great time doing it. In the Northwest, we've been very fortunate over the last few years in having a lot of investment in enterprise education, and a lot of schools, colleges and particularly the universities are very good at giving you that support and help. In the Northwest, if you're looking to start something up, I think like anywhere else in the country, you do a bit of searching around on the web first. You'd look at Shell LiveWIRE, look at the Prince's Trust, look at a company called U-Explore, U-Explore, for a lot of advice and support about the kind of things you need to do. You may want to talk to Business Link or to your local job centre, but don't forget as well that a lot of universities and colleges may have ongoing funding for students who have left.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Michael Carrot.
Do you think you would make a good businessman?
Good question, huh? It's hard to say, to be honest. I think you have to be very decisive, I would say, and at the same time, like Michael was saying earlier, you have to enjoy what you're doing and have a real interest in what you're doing. My wife has her own business, but she tends to keep it away from me, so that's not a good sign for me. But she has a Pilates business. She's a teacher and she does that on the side, and I help her when I can and give her advice. In terms of me, it's a difficult question. I think I'd like to think I'd be pretty good, but until I'm thrown into the deep end, then who's to say that?
My name is Lamy Shonola, Enterprise Project Coordinator for Manchester United Foundation. I guess these would be my top tips if you're entering the world of business. Please be passionate about your topic, the sector, the type of business that you want to achieve, you want to create, because without that passion, you're going to get, the project will derail, because if you haven't got that energy, you need that energy. Without energy, you will not succeed. So that's one of my main tips for starting your own business. One of my tips, which I kind of learned the hard way when I had my business, is research. You need to research your market and your product. Don't let that be your downfall. So plenty of research. Get out there, know the market. That's very important.
My name is John Shields, Manchester United Foundation Chief Exec. Top 5 tips for any success in business. You need to have good vision, so you need to know where you're going. That helps you know how to get there. You need to have good leadership, so that people who make decisions, willing to take risks, willing to work hard. You need to, and then the next 3 things to succeed, not just in business but in anything. You need to work hard. No replacement for working hard. Work smart. So working hard isn't necessarily about doing long hours. It's about being strategic with your work and targeting and being focused on what you're doing. And then you're never going to do it by yourself. you've always got to work with people and for people. So they would be my top 5 tips.
I'm Ewan Rowland. I'm the North West Regional Director for the National Enterprise Academy based in Manchester, with another sister academy down the southeast. We've been here for just a year now, almost a year, delivering courses for 16 to 18 and 19-year-olds on understanding enterprise and entrepreneurship. It's an opportunity for young people to really understand what it takes to start a business and to get out there and start moving forward as quickly as they can. Manchester is a growth town. It's got a lot of stuff going on, but it's still lots to learn in terms of what young people need to know about getting into business. So obviously the good route in is through Business Link Northwest, and there's a centre in Manchester that would be easy to get to if you go on their website. We also have organised activities. One's called the FE Enterprise Hubs, around which schools can pitch their ideas to a journey in terms of enterprise and success. We also have an organisation we're working with, which is Manchester City Football Club, and they're in fact helping us to do young entrepreneurs clubs, and that will be starting in the summer. So there are lots of things out there you can be focusing on and going to various help sources, but it's best to know what not to fall into. For example, if your idea isn't doing anything after 20 odd weeks, dump it, go for a fresh idea. There's loads you can work on. You need to have people you can relate to. You need to be people you can bounce ideas off. Anybody who's willing to listen. It may not be that they've got the right understanding, but it's a voice and it's an understanding that they can bring back to it. We also think that if you need funding, you've got to talk to people who know about funding. Don't take it from your friend. They don't know anything about funding. Go to the experts. Go to a bank. Go to an organisation that deals with funds, because they will put you right. They will tell you the rules and the regulations. And for that reason, Business Link is a good opportunity to do this.
I'm Max Larkham. I'm the project manager of Darwin Creates, which is a project based at Darwin Aldridge Community Academy in the town of Darwin, just near Blackburn in the northwest of England. We are opening our new academy building over this summer in time for the new academic year in September, and inside the building is going to be a business incubation unit based on the Enterprise Bridge at the front entrance of the building. It's an incredible space and it's going to be a fantastic resource for the local community, for young people and the wider community as a whole. The space will be a business incubation unit with 11 office pods available for people to use, as well as me and my team there to support them through the process of starting a business, from generating the initial idea right through to actually setting it up and trading as a company. We'll be offering tailored advice for each person who uses the facilities, signposting them to different organisations for information, advice, guidance, funding, anything they'll need in their process of starting a business. We're also looking to create a unique coaching and mentoring model whereby young people and the wider community can get the advice of local business people and national organisations right through the process of starting up a business. So it's going to be a great resource to help regenerate the town of Darwin and encourage more business and economic growth in the area. At Darwin Aldridge Community Academy we have 6 DACAs, and these are entrepreneurial traits and characteristics which all of our students use, and we're pushing out to the wider community. And they are creativity, determination, passion, problem solving, risk taking and teamwork. And if you have all 6 of those, you'll be on the way to success with your business.